Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to tell you two important tasks in TOEFL writing section. Guys, writing section is very important, and our class is generally on writing section. And you know that in TOEFL writing, we have two tasks. The first task is independent task, and the second one is integrated task. Look, what is the first task? Independent. And what is the second one? Integrated. Today I'm going to teach you what is independent task. In independent task, there will be a question or a prompt like do you agree or disagree, like preferences, that do you prefer, and we will have opinion, or we will have advantage, disadvantage. Then in response you have to write a complete essay considering this formula. So don't forget that in independent task, there will be only a question, and we will responding to the question around 30 minutes. The time, don't forget, the time of writing an independent task for the TOEFL test is 30 minutes. While I recommend you 25 minutes. 25 minutes, please be writing, and 5 minutes be checking. Understood? So, in TOEFL writing, we have two tasks, independent task, and we have integrated. Integrated will be taught by me next sessions. And in the task, there will be a question like, do you prefer money or knowledge? Do you agree or disagree? Is money good or not? Advantage and disadvantage of money. And then the organization means how to write. When you write, please have an introductory paragraph. I mean G. G means introductory paragraph. Then you have to have three texts. Three text means you have to have three transitional words, three illustrations, and three concluding sentences. And finally, you have to have a concluding paragraph. Then the organization will be completed. Next sessions, we will explain the organization and the development of the essay. Today, we only need to understand that in independent task, we need to have a question. And after the question, we have to answer as the format of the essay, and the words should be between 350 up to 400 words. So the prompts or the questions that we may see before writing the independent task are preferences questions, agreement and disagreement questions, advantage and disadvantage questions, and finally opinion. But don't forget that these are in priorities, like agreement and disagreement. They will be a lot, preferences and opinion. Some samples in order to understand better. For example, the questions will be like the questions that I'm going to tell you now. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Is money, for example, happiness or not? Or do you prefer happiness or money, for example? Or we can say that what are the advantages or disadvantages of learning a new language? Or another question, do you prefer to learn English while you're children or not? Or another question, for example, what's your points of view? Can we learn a new language while we are very young or not? So these are the types of questions or prompts that we have to be answering them. So the prompts will be preference, agreement or disagreement, advantage and disadvantage. So imagine this is the screen of a laptop or the computer that you're going to write your independent essay. So the question will be appear here at the beginning, means at the top of the screen. And this is the question, do you agree or disagree? Is learning English necessary or not? Then you have to write the answers by having the body, introductory paragraph, then having 2 or 3 bodies. I recommend you 2, not 3, because 2 can be strong. When you write 3, you cannot support very well. But you can have 2 or 3, then you can have your concluding, and the words should be between 350 up to 400 words. That the words will be shown here. You don't need to look a lot, just while writing, imagine 200 words, then look. after, for example, 300, look, if it is between 350 and 400 words, it can be okay. Then there will be the button of submit, and you can submit your essay. So in the next session, I will be writing one essay, especially independent task of TOEFL, and you will be listening and watching carefully in order to know what transitional words, what kind of organization, and how to write an independent task. That's all about today's lesson. Thank you very much.